Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again, looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So Donald Trump is being vilified in the media for having attended a ceremony, the third anniversary of those 13 American soldiers killed in Kabul under Joe Biden's watch, right? He was the commander-in-chief. At any rate, no, President Biden wasn't there. He was on the beach, right? He was on the beach while this ceremony is being held. Kamala Harris couldn't be bothered, right? Her team was strategizing, contacting media figures and deciding who they would conduct an interview with, right? Because she's afraid of actual interviews and the hard questions. But at any rate, as commander-in-chief, that means you are the peak, the top of the military's chain of command. Joe Biden, I will remind the viewer here, when those bodies were first repatriated, right? The coffin, the flag-draped coffins being unloaded, he is glancing at his watch. He has no more important duty than to respectfully receive these bodies. Did a video about the catastrophe that was the Afghanistan withdrawal. And so I won't repeat that here. You can check it out for more details. But the important point here also is that Kamala Harris, she was in an interview, because she wasn't running for president then, did an interview. She was asked, was she the last person in the room? Yes. And she was okay with that? Yes. Well, it was a disastrous withdrawal. It was a catastrophe on an unprecedented scale. Yes, much worse than the fall of Saigon. Much, much worse. 13 people, 13 servicemen and women killed uselessly and unnecessarily. Neither Biden nor Harris could be bothered to attend. And did Donald Trump, elbow his way in? No. He asked the families if they would like him to attend, and they said yes. They wanted him in attendance because he was the former president of the United States and may very well be again, and they wanted the lives and sacrifices of their sons and daughters, husbands and wives, to be greeted with the gravity that the ceremony deserves. So yes, he laid a wreath, and yeah, there were photographers there taking. Didn't that offend the family? Did they feel that they were being exploited for campaign? No. They explicitly wanted those photographs. And who wouldn't, right? Former President of the United States taking time out of his life to attend this wreath ceremony for their fallen loved ones. Donald Trump was there. They wanted it memorialized. And who could blame them? And they have made repeated requests to speak with Joe Biden. He didn't contact those families. He didn't phone them. He didn't visit them. Guess what? Donald Trump spent 6 hours with these grieving families. He heard them. They felt, what's the quote here? Made them feel understood, right? The pain, the sorrow, the anger. He listened to them. 6 hours. This was hardly some campaign stunt, right? The lies and slanders, right? People alleging that, Donald Trump called the people, war memorial in Europe, suckers and losers. It's a slanderous lie. Nobody could substantiate those allegations. So yes, Donald Trump is being attacked in the media for having the grace and the decency to honor these families with his presence. Unlike Biden on a beach, Kamala Harris hiding in her basement. Anyways, these leftist liars, they will stoop to any level to score political points. Anyways, thank you so much for your time and attention. If you liked the video, please do drop a thumbs up. Gratifies my fragile male ego. Check out my other videos. I promise you, they're interesting and they're important. And do check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. Not at all important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. You need to understand this poisonous woke Marxism. It's coming for you. It's already got your kids if they're going to school, public schools. Anyways, thanks so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.